So the M4 next. I mean, M4 should have been first in the list really, but the way that I've done things with this is when the game first dropped, I just jumped straight in it like everybody else does really. I just want to play, try the game modes and everything like that. So the first gun you have was the M4. I think it was the M4, and this is the first gun that I tried, and I ranked it all up and stuff. And I like the M4, man. M4 is good. It's one of them weapons where in any FPS game you play, there will be an M4 in the gun because it's just one of them guns that's so well known. It'll be in any FPS. And fair enough, it's better in other games than it is in Cold War. But I do like this one. It's a nice balanced gun, man. And I say that because sometimes, like in Modern Warfare, when I used the M4 in Modern Warfare, man, that was so strong. It was insane, man. Especially right at the start of the game, it was so powerful. But in this, it's a nice balance. I don't think the M4 needs to be touched at all. I think the way it is now, it's spot on. Especially if you build your class around, low recoil and stuff. But I like with this one as well, man. In Modern Warfare, I didn't use a scope. I just used the iron sights. But in this one, I prefer to use a scope on the M4. And I really don't know why, man, but that's just how it is with this. And it's one of them guns as well where I don't know if I'm going to add this to my favourite assault rifles. To be honest, it's good, but I don't think I'll be using it again. It's just one of them. But like I said, man, it's a nice balance. I didn't really think it was a bad gun. I didn't think it was overpowered and that. I just got through it, got the challenges done, and I got the camos done. And I had a good time with it, man. It's just a nice weapon, nice and normal. But as always, man, I will put the class up shortly, even though there's hundreds and hundreds of videos about the class setups, as you know. But I just want to give my take on it and the attachments that I use to make this good. And as always, man, if you guys have got a different class to mine, what makes this even stronger than the base weapon, just tell me, man, and I'll drop the attachments on and I'll go back to it and see if it's any better. So yeah, man, the class that I was using for this one, as you guys already know, everything's quite similar, man, from what I'm doing these videos, going back to the attachments. I'm using quite a lot of the same attachments on these guns because they all work, you know what I mean? I do change little things up now and again. I'm usually used to using suppressors all the time because that's my play style. I like to be off the radar. But with this one, the mill stop, as you know, standard for me. See, this is where I changed up. So the muzzle, I'd use the infantry compensator. Usually I'd use a suppressor. But I found that this works a lot better with the M4. The barrel is the last barrel for the extra velocity, as always, and damage range. Target team, best thing in the game, man. This is just the best thing in the game, attachment-wise. Under battlefield age into game for the recoil control, which makes it look, there's not really a lot of recoil on the M4. Just makes it a good gun, man. Nicely balanced. I like this one. I mean, man, in all fairness, there's not really a lot that you can say about the M4, man. It's just a nice gun that I feel like anybody can use this gun. Don't matter if you're a high skill player or you're a low skill player, man. You can pick this gun up and you can just get kills. That's how I feel about it, man. It's a good gun overall. I've said this before, this might be your favourite gun in the game. For me, I feel like there's much better assault rifles in the game right now. QBZ being the main one for me, that's probably my favourite one, man. I had a great time doing that, and this is how I judge the guns. Look, I'll rank the weapon up, man, and then I'll put the attachments that I feel like I need on the gun. Some guns have got no recoil, so you don't really need attachments to make the recoil better. Some have got heavy recoil, so you find that class, and then I judge the gun by if I'm having a good time with it or not. If I'm having a bad time with it, it's not going to be for me, man. I'm not going to save it as my favourite gun that I'm going to go back to once I've done the camo grind. But if I had a good time with it, I'm going to add it to the collection. This is what I've got, like the Pellingtons one, the DMR's one in Cold War, not Warzone, because I've not really played a lot of Warzone recently just because of the state of the game. And I'm really enjoying doing the challenges on Cold War. But I'll be honest, man, I don't really know why a lot of people, I don't get it, man. I'll be honest. It's just people, man, really slagging the game off and saying, like, it's terrible. And I understand the skill-based matchmaking is a bit annoying, which, you know what I mean? It's just one of the things that we've come to terms with now. It's, you play good, you get punished, you have to accept it. You know what I mean? I'm not the high-skilled player in the world, man. Like, because I've done the launches, like, my KD went down to, like, 1.2. But now I've started doing other things. It's slowly going. I think I'm at, like, a 1.5 KD now, which isn't the best, man, but my lobbies are sweaty, my lobbies are like tournaments, and then I'll have a match where I have a good time. That's just how it is, man. Do you know what I mean? And it's sad they got to this, man, but at the end of the day, that's just how it is. And it's, I'm hoping one day that they just completely remove it out the game and add a ranked playlist in there, and public is just casual. That'd be great, man, because it just go back to the way that things used to be. If you want to sweat and you want to show off your badges and your medals, jump into ranked. Even I'd probably play ranked. When it comes down to the core game of this, I know there's problems in the game. I'm having a lot more better time on this than I did on Modern Warfare, multiplayer-wise. I played Modern Warfare all the way through the year. I mean, then I mixed it up with Warzone. Modern Warfare was a good game for me, man. It wasn't terrible. I just prefer Cold War. To me, this feels like a more Call of Duty core game. And the people who are saying that it's terrible, I just really don't understand, man. And I think a lot of it is people jump in for 3 hours, man, start playing the game and then judge it over 3 hours. You really do need to unlock your attachments, man. You need to unlock attachments that make the gun viable in multiplayer. And one is that Tiger Team Spotlight. For me, man, once I dropped that attachment on my weapon, that changed the game completely for me. Because I could see enemies through the bushes, and we're not going to say that it's an absolute masterpiece because there is problems with the game, man, but I'm playing it, I'm enjoying it. That's how you have to judge the game. At the end of the day, if you're enjoying it, then play. If not, don't play. It's as simple as that, man. I've gone a little bit off topic here, man, to be fair. But yeah, just try the class. If you've got a better M4 class than this one that I've put on there, then you tell me, man, in the comments, and I'm more than happy to try it out, because I want to add more guns to my favourite weapons, because I don't really want to play the life cycle of the game using one gun. I like to change things up a little bit. And as always, man, thank you for the support. I really do appreciate it, man. A nice one.